We love animals, especially the cute ones, and there are some super adorable ones out there that are hard to resist. But sometimes, resistance is a must. Just because an animal looks at you with big, sweet eyes and fur that looks soft as new fallen snow doesn't mean it's safe to touch. Sometimes cute is deadly, so be warned, beware, and know what you're getting into before you do anything foolish, like try and pet an animal that can take your hand off with one swift bite. So today, I'm going to tell you about top 10 cute animals that can actually kill you. 1. Leopard seal. The leopard seal is at the top of the food chain in its home in Antarctica, and this is one predator you don't want to join for a swim. It is bold, powerful, and curious, and will hunt people, although it usually targets penguins. In 1985, Scottish explorer Gareth Wood was bitten twice on the leg, when a leopard seal tried to drag him off the ice and into the sea, and in 2003 a leopard seal dragged snorkeling biologist Kirsty Brown underwater to her death in Antarctica. 2. Blue-ringed octopus. The tiny blue-ringed octopus, one of the world's most venomous animals, can kill an adult human in minutes. It lives in tidal regions ranging from Australia to Japan, frequently encountered by people wading in tide pools. It bites if stepped on or provoked. Blue-ringed octopus poison has no antivenom. The name comes from the bright iridescent blue rings that show up when the octopus becomes alarmed. These rings are a warning when the animal is threatened. If a predator doesn't leave, the octopus then attacks by ejecting venom that causes paralysis and, later, death. The more common blue-ringed octopus, Hopalochlena maculosa, carries enough poison to kill 26 adults in just a few minutes. 3. Pfeffer's flamboyant cuttlefish. Don't try to cuddle with this cuttlefish. Though charming and colorful, this aptly named fish's displays serve as a warning. Like octopuses and some squid, this cuttlefish is venomous, with its muscles containing a highly toxic compound. It's the only cuttlefish variety known to be toxic. Although cuttlefish rarely encounter humans, their poison is considered extremely dangerous and can be as lethal as the poison of the blue-ringed octopus, reports Marine Bio. Cuttlefish store their venom away in a razor-sharp beak hidden under those tentacles. 4. Slow loris. This animal might look harmless, but the slow loris is one of the only venomous mammals in the world. Its subtle nature makes it in demand by the illegal pet trade, but this furry creature also carries a toxin released from the brachial gland on the sides of its elbows. If threatened, the loris can take the venom into its mouth and mix it with saliva. The animal may also lick or rub its hair with this mixture to deter predators from attack. This toxin causes death by anaphylactic shock in some people. Not everyone reacts in this way. Some people experience itchy red skin, a decrease in blood pressure, shock, and muscle convulsions. With its bite, hiss-like noises, sinuous moves, and even the way it defensively raises its arms above its head, a 2013 study suggests that the loris might have evolved to mimic the cobra. Researchers also suggest that the slow loris markings resemble those of the snake. 5. Pufferfish. Few fish are cuter than a fully expanded, portly pufferfish, but don't let that fool you. The pufferfish is the second most poisonous vertebrate on the planet. Fishermen recommend the use of thick gloves to avoid poisoning and the risk of getting bitten when removing the hook. The poison of a pufferfish, which has no antidote, kills by paralyzing the diaphragm, causing suffocation. Nearly all pufferfish contain tetrodotoxin, a substance that makes them taste unpleasant to fish. Tetrodotoxin is deadly, up to 1,200 times more poisonous than cyanide. A single pufferfish has enough toxin to kill 30 adults. Despite this, it's considered a delicacy in Japan, and only highly trained chefs are allowed to serve it. Nevertheless, deaths still happen each year. 6. Bears. Bears are some of the most lovable large carnivores in the world, often the subject of childhood tales and treasured as teddy bears. It's a strange association, given that they are also on the short list of animals known to hunt and kill humans. Grizzlies and polar bears are the most feared, but all large species of bear can potentially be dangerous, even the vegetarian giant panda. A study in the Journal of Wildlife Management documented the 59 fatal black bear attacks between 1900 and 2009 in the United States and Canada. They stalk their prey silently from behind and should be fought as best you can. Playing dead only works when attacked by a mother grizzly defending her cubs. 7. Giant anteater. You wouldn't know it by looking at it, but this large creature feeds only on ants and termites. Its size is part of what makes it such a dangerous animal, but the actual weapons are the powerful, sharp claws. If threatened, an anteater can maul a human and do an incredible amount of damage with just one swipe. Anteaters aren't aggressive, and happen to have poor eyesight and bad hearing, but they will fight back fiercely if cornered. A threatened, cornered anteater will rear up on its hind legs while using its large tail for balance. It will lash out with its claws, which can measure 4 inches long. The giant anteater is ferocious enough to fight off animals as aggressive as jaguars and pumas. 8. Mute swan. You might laugh at this one, but swans can be lethal. While they look dignified while floating on a lake, they have a mistrust of humans and will quickly attack when approached. While they might not have a deadly venom that can kill, mute swans are known for their strength and bite. There have been accounts of mute swans attacking humans and causing broken bones and cuts. While they probably won't peck you to death, they could cause you to fall into a lake or onto something sharp and cause a fatality. 9. Dolphin. Yes, dolphins can kill. While these aquatic mammals are often viewed as playful and human-friendly, they are still very dangerous. Especially those in the wild. They might swim alongside you and appear friendly, but dolphins can quickly change and become aggressive. They have sharp teeth and a bite that can sever an arm. Worse, if they grab hold and take you underwater, your chances of escaping are next to none. You will most likely drown before the dolphin gets bored and leaves your corpse for the sharks. 10. Panda. Because panda bears are almost entirely herbivores who feed on bamboo, they require an immensely high bite force in order to crack through bamboo stems. But even though they don't desire flesh for feeding, they will attack humans, and when they do, as reported in the International Journal of Clinical and Experimental Medicine, their puncture wounds are severe and sometimes even deadly. So, these animals might look sweet and innocent, but many of nature's cutest creatures are a lot more than a cute little face. They can be deadly, so be careful of these cute animals.